That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny. I promise you, where you're getting your best results will always lean towards your unique ability. Ultimately, what you focus on will define your identity. It will move from, I can't do this, I don't have this, to I am not this. It doesn't take long for, I don't have money, to become, I am poor. What you focus on ultimately will shape your sense of identity, because what you believe is what you become.
Whenever Dr. Sam speaks, your mind is going to be blown. Nothing less than what he always delivers.
He still doesn't run out of inspiration. Every time you listen to him, you are still inspired. He's been doing this over many years. It's like he doesn't age doing it.
Just by mere meeting him, he has shifted my capacity.
Energetic, engaging, and filled with a lot of revelation and information that can change your life and move us from where we are now to the next level. Dr. Sam Adeyemi is the real deal.
When we find ourselves in very difficult circumstances, impossible circumstances, that actually is when our best potentials are released. We're tougher than the tough times.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Shift Conference. Before I say anything, please can we put our hands together for Dr. Sam Adeyemi.
I was on a salary of 30,000 naira a month, and I asked myself, Gabriel, what else can you do to earn 30,000 naira a month? If I can sell one truck of diesel, I'll make 30,000 naira a month. When you have a strategy, you implement it.
You must be intentional about building strategic relationships. The power that you have is not absolute in the space, because you must control the space to work, to support you, to deliver value. Hard work is good. I didn't say don't work hard, but working smart is better. Working smart is about maximizing productivity using every resource that is available to you.
Your mindset is like a compass. If it's off just a little bit, it's going to take you a lot of time to reach your goals. See, money is a tool. And so what I realized is if a person can change their priorities around their money, they could change their outcome. If they can change their mindset around their money, they could change their money outcome. Our financial outcomes is a derivative of our money behaviors.
You cannot travel within and stand still without. When you see cannot, that's riding on a principle. If I could push the inside, the outside is designed to do everything possible to catch up with it.
It gives us great pleasure to unveil to you, reveal to the world for the first time, his latest book titled Shifts.
My experience was great.
This event was a fantastic event. It shifted me to the next level. Excellence, content was really, really powerful.
I enjoyed every minute of Shift. It was amazing, transformative. I particularly enjoyed Dr. Sam's session.
This was a world-class conference. I don't think I was really ready for the transformation that really happened in the room. All the speakers were so amazing.
My experience at the Shift conference was honestly mind-blowing. It's a blessing, honestly, to be here, and I'm really glad so I've been able to participate in this year's Shift conference.
Shift.
My experience was great.
It was amazing, transformative.
I was blown away by the speakers.
Excellence, content was really, really powerful.
This was a world-class conference. I will be here for Shift 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sam Adeyemi.
That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where a poor man becomes a rich man. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny.
Success is a journey, it's not a destination. The mistake too many people make is to say, I have arrived. No, you need to stay on entrepreneurial shift.
You have to have a huge desire for the thing that you really, really want. So if that means you have to spend 40, 60, 80 hours a week to get there, that's a burning desire. Who has a burning desire to build wealth today?
Sometimes you won't have all the answers. Neither do the men. 50% of our population cannot be sitting back. God bless you.
Get up, ladies. Get up, men. Get up, children. Get up and run with the light that you have.
In life, if you don't move, words without action is nothing. So when you told your neighbor shift, did you shift? In this book, you will find out that to make changes can be very uncomfortable, but when you start, it gets easier.
What's the thing about vision? Vision is abstract. It is an intuitive sensing of what could be. So even you have no proof, you have nothing to hold. But that's where the intuition is so important. You need to pay attention to it. There is somewhere that it's been done before, or at least something bigger than you are doing has been done. Expose your mind to that. Seeing someone else that has done what you are trying to do shifts something in your brain, because it kills all the excuses. You can read 1,000 books. If you don't try, nothing will shift.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Shift Conference. Before I say anything, please can we put our hands together for Dr. Sam Adeyemi.
I was on a salary of 30,000 naira a month, and I asked myself, Gabriel, what else can you do to earn 30,000 naira a month? If I can sell one truck of diesel, I'll make 30,000 naira a month. When you have a strategy, you implement it.
You must be intentional about building strategic relationships. The power that you have is not absolute in the space, because you must control the space to work, to support you to deliver value. Hard work is good. I didn't say don't work hard, but working smart is better. Working smart is about maximizing productivity using every resource that is available to you.
Your mindset is like a compass. If it's off just a little bit, it's going to take you a lot of time to reach your goals. See, money is a tool. And so what I realized is if a person can change their priorities around their money, they could change their outcome. If they can change their mindset around their money, they could change their money outcome. Our financial outcomes is a derivative of our money behaviors.
You cannot travel within and stand still without. When you see cannot, that's riding on the principle. If I could push the inside, the outside is designed to do everything possible to catch up with it.
It gives us great pleasure to unveil to you, reveal to the world for the first time, his latest book, titled Shifts.
In a world crowded with noise, true leaders listen for the invitation that truly matters. The Sam Adeyemi Mastermind is not for everyone. Only 100 leaders hand-selected for their vision, values, and capacity to influence nations. In these rooms, strategies are refined, relationships are forged, and ideas are funded long before they hit the headlines. If you are watching this, perhaps you've been called to a circle that matches your ambition. The doors close soon, not to exclude, but to preserve excellence. I invite you to step into a room that only a few will ever enter. Hey, founder, CEO, if your organization does an annual turnover of $1 million or more, or ₦1 billion or more, you know the truth already. You have outgrown the hustle. You've proven that your idea works. You've built something that is real. But now the game has changed. Growth for you right now is about evolution. The evolution of you, the visionary you, the strategist you, the you that your organization or your nation needs. That is why I created the Sam Adeyemi Mastermind, a 10-month experience for visionary founders and CEOs like yourself that are committed to growing with clarity, with confidence, and with purpose. Inside this mastermind, you will connect with a small group of visionary founders and CEOs like yourself that are committed to leading with growth, with truth, and for legacy. The next evolution of your business and of your leadership starts now. Apply and let's build it together. Welcome. Over time, I've noticed a consistent pattern in organizations under strain. The issue is rarely poor decisions, it is postponed ones. When leaders delay clarity, the cost does not remain abstract. It shows up operationally, it shows up culturally, and eventually, it shows up financially. Leadership delay does not stay personal. It transfers its burden to the organization. When clarity is delayed at the top, confusion spreads below. Teams begin to compensate. Systems begin to stretch. People make assumptions where direction is missing, not because they are incompetent, but because leadership has not yet decided. Which decisions are we postponing that are already costing us momentum? That is a question worth placing on the agenda of your next leadership meeting. Leadership responsibility does not begin with having all the answers. It begins with recognizing which decisions can no longer be deferred. Great news for the students and teachers of secondary schools. We are offering 10 scholarships each to 50 schools. That's making a total of 500 seats on scholarship at the Shift Conference 2026. And this is courtesy of our sponsorship partners. So we'd like to say a big thank you to our sponsorship partners. Together, we are investing in the new generation of leaders, the best that we have produced until now. All you have to do is go on the link in this post, apply for your school. Our team will vet, and then we will admit 50 schools into the Shift Conference Lagos. See you at the Shift Conference. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Yes. It's an exciting season for us on this side, and especially in our community. So welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, right? Awesome. A big thank you and a special welcome to our regulars, right? The people who are usually here. This is a global event. This is always a global event. It's a global community, I'll tell you straight up, right? Straight up, that those of us in this community believe that leadership matters. First, we believe that leadership matters a lot. Secondly, we believe that everyone can lead. We believe that the way the Creator designed every single human being, all of us can lead. And that comes from our understanding of the definition of leadership. For a long time, it's been associated with occupying a position. Yes, it is. However, leadership goes beyond the position. It's a dynamic, it's a process. And that process is called influence. To influence is to alter the state of a person or thing, right? That's influence. And once you bring leadership down to that, to the understanding of that influence, everything explodes, everything shifts, because every single human being has the power to influence. Sadly, most people abandon their influence potential. Most people abandon their influence potential. That's what we are here to awaken. And power tends to concentrate. So once you have a lot of people abandoning their leadership or their influence responsibilities, some people just acquire as much of it as possible, and then they control every other person's lives. The way the world is going right now, you cannot afford to not be interested in your environment. Environment matters. However powerful your seed may be, the environment, the soil will determine how it's going to grow, right? Good. So those of us in this community believe that we can do something. Yes, we believe that we have influence potential. We are building that potential and we're creating change in our world. So a very special welcome once again. We need to get straight to business today, but I should still say special welcome. If you put your city and country that you're joining in from, then I can say special welcome to you. So it's good to see you, Onyekachi from Benin City, Nigeria. Good to see you again, I should say. Right. Oh, thank you. Bible comedy commentary series. Let there be a book on this. Right. Yes. For a start, I'll tell you later where we're putting that form of information that we were showing you earlier, where we're treating it. I'll tell you in a short while. Can we start the influence from here, right? Can you share? Can you share the link to this discussion? We'll start in just a few minutes, just a couple of minutes, and we'll dive in. I won't be able to take too much time to greet today. All right, we'll go straight into our subject matter. And yes, good to see you, Dr. Dele Oshumakinde. Good to see you, my sister Janet from Indiana. Good to see you, Pastor Tim Baker from Chicago. Good to see you, Simpson Emmanuel. Good to see you again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Is it your first time? Who's here for the first time today? Thank you. I can see you, Professor Taiwojo. Thank you. Our leadership professor. I can see you, Helen Cairo. Good to see you again. Michael in Abeokuta, Nigeria. Good to see you again. And Victor in Lagos. Adewale in London, UK. Shewu in Lagos. Tumi, good to see you again from Botswana. Yes. And my sister, Jedediah. Good to see you. Good to see you, Abby, from London, UK. Adebola, also from the UK. Good to see you.
Yes, since Emmanuel, you're in Wales. Good to see you. Tolu is in Lagos. Grace is in Lagos. Wow. Atimile is in Kent in the UK. Chinyere is in Lagos. Tokpe is in Ogun State, Nigeria. Oh, wow. Good to see you, my brother. Dr. Dayo Lomu from London. Good to see you. Good to see you. Olufumilaya is also in the UK. Oyebola is in Bonny Island, Nigeria. Solomon in Abuja, Nigeria. Paul is in Hamilton, in Canada. And Pastor Benjamin is in Lesotho. Grace is in Delta State, Nigeria. Noah in Lagos. Olatuboso in Bremen, Germany. And John is in Badagry, Lagos. Thank you. Yes, Helen, you're in Holland. Amazing. Philip is in Ontario, Canada. And Olusegun is in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Tosin is in Washington, D.C. Says we need you in the DMV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope the snow has not been too much at your end, because I hear you were expecting some 9 to 12 inches of snow. Whoa. Good to see you again, Dr. Laliko in Toronto, Canada. And Ade is in Saskatchewan in Canada. Good to see you. Yes, I have a lot of friends in Regina. And Lasse is in Tamale, Ghana. Yes, yes, yes. Okon in Oshogo, Mundiaga in Lagos, Abiola in Lagos. Good to see you. Good to see you. Winifred in Lagos. Luther in Liberia. Deptiolu, good to see you. It's your first time. You are especially welcome there. Abatunde is in Ikorodu, Lagos. Kenny is in London. Awesome. Is Shoji in Lagos. Awesome. Aladapo in Edo State. Kelechi, you're welcome. It's your first time in Enugu, Nigeria. Dan is in Ghana. You're welcome. Brian in Kenya. Amazing. Oh, you missed the leadership live. Yeah, I've been moving around quite a bit. Started the year on some long flights like that. Thank you. Okay. So we asked the question in my invitation. Look around where you are. Who are the people that make things happen around here, on this campus, in this company, in this neighborhood, in this city, in this nation? Who are the people that make things happen? And why do they have such power? Because power is the ability to make things happen. Why, how come they're the ones that make the decisions and decide what life should be for everybody else? Who do I need to become to be able to exercise power like that? One of the first things that you have to realize is that power is not a zero-sum game in this life. This is important. Power is not a zero-sum game. In other words, there isn't a fixed amount of power in our world. It's not the kind of scenario where because some people have, then you don't have, right? And you must take from them before you can have. Don't buy into such ideas. People are creating new power every day, right? I mean, if somebody starts an organization, right, and the organization grows, the person becomes more powerful, isn't it? Right? For those of us that operate in the non-profit sector, okay. Example, the other side of my job, apart from being a leadership coach, on the pastoring side, we started the church 30 years ago, about 100 people, and then now you have some 40,000. that grew, right? But if we did not start, it could not have grown. So I'm just saying we've added to the volume of the power in the world, right? So it's not a zero-sum game. Don't buy into that ideology, right? And the more you see people that are powerful, the more powerless you are. Absolutely not. It's the same way these days we have this celebrity culture, and because we have these technological tools at our disposal, then we can see other people's lives. And sadly, the more we see other people flourishing in their own gifts, in their own talents, with whatever power they have, the more powerless we feel, the more powerless we become. Come on. Right? No. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay. A Siri from Saple, you're welcome. Edwards in Maryland, USA, you're welcome. Shalom, you're here for the first time. Good to see you. Dio is also your first time. Good to see you. Vincent is in Ondo State, Nigeria. Toluwani, it's your first time. Thank you. Emmanuel is in South Carolina in the USA. Hope this snow is not too much at your end. Lizin's in Lagos. Apofore in Lagos. That's Fumilayo. Fuel is in Lagos. Grace in Abeokuta. Samuel, it's your first time. Special welcome. Festus is in Dundee, UK. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Shalom in Lagos, Nigeria. Ejiro in Lagos. It's your first time. You're welcome. Fanelia, you're in Benin Republic. Oh, I love Benin Republic. Thank you for joining us. Joseph in Ogun State, Nigeria. Marvelous, it's your first time. Special welcome. Emmanuel, it's your first time. Abiola, it's your first time. Special welcome to everyone joining us for the first time. Samuel, you are in Oman, in the Middle East. Amazing. Ernestina is in Lagos. Yes. Oh, yes, Brian, good to see you. From Nairobi, Kenya. Dayo in Lagos Station, in Benin City, in Sibe in Lagos, Olaito in Jabode, Unaisaf in Lagos, Faith in Oshogo, Nigeria. Paola is in South Africa. Thank you for joining us. Oluwasho is in Ebonyi State. Adebayo, Nigeria. Pastor David in Nigeria. Zik in Uyo, Austin, Ogun. Dr. Falakemi in Ikoyi, Lagos. Good to see you, Dorothy from Ghana. It's your first time. Especially welcome. Simeon in Lekki. Dr. Abiodun in Lekki. Oh, he says I've been your mentee since 2005 during my university days. Oh, wow. 20 years of following. Thank you. And I'm glad for all the progress you've made too. Martin in Efron. Amazing. Elijah in Lagos. All right. Good. Okay, so from our discussion so far, you'll observe something. So special welcome, everyone. Special welcome. And the way we do it, I'm going to speak for just a few minutes, and then I'll allow you guys to ask me questions. All right? Is that okay? Good. So you would notice, therefore, that this thing starts from here. This thing starts from here. First, you've got to be aware of what we call leadership culture. Wherever it is that you grew up, there is a prevailing leadership culture there. And the reason why you need to pay attention to it is because that culture dictates your conditioning, dictates your mindset, dictates your belief system, what you grow up absorbing in your mind, what you grow up believing to be normal. And that can be a problem, right? It can be an asset and it can be a liability, okay? So if you grow up in the part of the world where the belief is that it is the people that are at the top, especially in government. Those are the leaders. Everybody else is a follower. In fact, in many countries, the practical scenario is everybody else is a slave, right? If you grow up like that and that is normal to you, then the likelihood is you'll always be grumbling, complaining, battling with low self-esteem, and seeing yourself as a victim of those powerful people. In fact, the likelihood is if when you get to work in an organization, you just find yourself being in the company of the people that are always complaining and creating a dividing line between themselves and the management of the organization. See what they are doing to us. They. My life began to change when I killed that they versus us in my mind. It was the day I asked myself a deep question. I had been in a conversation and I was saying, don't mind those rich people, those rich people, those rich people. And in my moment of deep reflection, that voice just came to me. If the rich people are those, so who are you? I realized I had psychologically classed myself with the powerless. And I said, no, no, it's us. It's us, right? One of the ways that can change your life is when you work in an organization and you use the us language, it gives you a sense of ownership. It doesn't matter the level at which you're functioning in the organization. When you have a sense of ownership of the vision of the organization, of the success of the organization, it's one of the most powerful ways to just accelerate your progress to the top. When you have that sense of ownership. So if they ask you, what are you doing? You wouldn't say, well, I'm just cleaning the floor. It will be, we are building the tallest building, right? Or we're building a major factory, or we are feeding, we're solving the hunger problem for a whole city, that kind of a thing. Power is first imagined. The place where you develop power or develop powerlessness is first in your imagination. So I'm asking you first, cross that line, destroy that dividing line. There's nothing that the people you call powerful have that you don't have. Should I put it in simple language? So we believe that the stars, that's what we call them, right? The stars that play on the football field, right? Soccer field or football field, whichever it is for you, or the basketball field. We believe that those stars, they're the special ones, they're the geniuses in this life. And the rest of us are spectators, right? It's our destiny to pay to watch them. So that's the way we're spectators, watching the ones in the political space. We're spectators, watching the ones in the business world. We're spectators, watching the ones excelling in the entertainment space. We're spectators. Excuse me. There is no single person on this planet that does not have a gift. That does not have a gift. We use that word to describe a talent, right? I like the word gift. I like the word gift first because it helps you know that it's not something you worked for. That thing that makes each person special, that thing that makes each person spectacular, that thing that makes each person a potential genius is a gift. Nobody worked for it. We met ourselves on this planet with it. For Usain Bolt, it was his build. Someone as big and as tall as that is not supposed to be able to walk as fast as that, but he's what you call a freak of nature. Something is just different about him, and he is able to run fast. It will be a while before they can break his record, right? That's him. You also are wired. You are wired especially for something. You are wired. There is definitely an area where you can function, and the rest of us would just watch him in amazement and in wonder. For you, it could be music, right? For many people, it's music, and music has so many different parts, so many different parts of the song, right? Different pitches, different instruments that you can play. You know, some people are good in writing lyrics, some are good with the singing. For some people, it's the dancing, kinetic intelligence. That's what we call it. For some people, it's in sports, but there's something. There is some. The likelihood, interestingly, is it could be something people have criticized you for. You talk too much, for example, and they don't realize that talking is a gift. What you just need to ensure now is that what you say makes sense, right? Or should I say, what you say solves problems for someone. Some of us, it's organizing ability, right? Somebody like me, when I was a child, the complaint would be, you keep quiet too much. Oh, well, sorry. What are the energy that some people used to talk, I used to think. And then somewhere along the line, I discovered, oh my God, if I could just take those things that I'm cooking in my mind and serve them to the world, present them to people, it saves people hours, for some people weeks, for some people it saves them years of struggling, right? Because it gives people clarity. You're a genius. That's what I'm saying. You're a genius. You're talented, right? You've got to believe that. And two, in your mind, you've got to stop being a victim in your mind. You've got to stop being powerless in your mind. Power is first imagined, right? Power is first imagined. Power is first imagined. Yes. It changed my life. That, using the us language in an organization, it changed my life. I served in an organization once, and there was this meeting that was going on. I just stepped outside, and someone came and met me and said, can you see what they're doing? Can you see what they're doing with our destinies? Can you see? I said, what are we doing? The way the person presented is, if I had joined with the they conversation, can you see what they are doing? I would have joined the person to become a victim and to see myself as being at a lower level in the organization. And I changed the language. What are we doing? I took responsibility for whatever she was complaining about. And the amazing thing is, actually, the complaining just stopped there. All the person wanted to do was gossip. Right? So what are you going to do? Join the people that are gossiping, join the people that are complaining, or will you join the people that are building? Okay. So one other thing you can do that won't cost you anything is to love human beings, is to recognize value in human beings, to recognize their needs, and to be passionate about changing people's lives. It's amazing. What does that require? Stop focusing on yourself. Stop focusing on yourself. The people who've had me long enough would know that I say over and over and over, your life is too small to be the purpose of your life. Your life is too small to be the purpose of it. It's one of the biggest changes that happened in my life. Can you join me in doing this? I like being practical, right? Let's apply it. Can you type in the chat room, I am a genius? I am a genius. I am a genius. I want someone to think about that over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Just reflect on it. There is nothing. The people that you think are special, that you think are extraordinary, they don't have 2 heads. Have you observed? They don't have 5 heads. They don't have 4 legs. They don't have 4 hands. They're just like you. That's all. And it's so easy for us to ignore our gifts. Why? Because they're gifts. We have been conditioned to believe that something doesn't have value if we don't struggle for it, if we don't work very hard for it. That's the conditioning. Can you decide to live life on an easier plane, right? If it's a gift, it's a gift. If it's a gift, it's a gift. The only thing is you won't find the value of that gift as long as your focus is on yourself. You will find it when you put the focus on other people. Now, if you, thank you guys, thank you everyone. Yes, let's unleash geniuses on our world. Let's create more power here today. Let's create more power here today. I used to be extremely shy. Who will believe that now? Who will believe that now? My mind works faster than my mouth. I have so much to give to the world. I have so much to say. I have so much to say because my mind is always cooking good things, right? So if you grow up like in the lower south of the world, and if you grow up in maybe a developing economy, you grow up where there's a lot of deprivation, I'll tell you the trick that can play on you. You know, I talked about the environment, about conditioning, about culture. The sad part to having experienced deprivation, a lot of it is that you grow up fighting for survival. You grow up fighting for survival. And when it comes to survival, you remember what they tell us on the airplane? In the event of sudden loss of air pressure, oxygen masks will descend from the panel above your head. Fix your own first. They say pull the mask over your nose and pull the strap and pull the straps to tighten it. Breathe normally, even if the bag does not inflate. And then they say, if you're traveling with someone, if you need to help someone, make sure you fix your own first before you're able to help them, right? And it makes a lot of sense. I'm just telling you, when it comes to releasing your potential, it has to be the other way. It's got to be the other way. You put the focus on other people first. Break free from self-centeredness. If you want to unleash your power, break free from self-centeredness. Pay attention to other people, to the people that are close to you right now. In fact, the very boss you have a problem with, or the colleagues that you have a problem with, no human being is perfect, and they have needs. If anyone is misbehaving around you, it is the sign that they have needs. They may have emotional needs, or psychological needs, or physical needs, or financial needs, or material needs, or whatever, or relationship needs, but they have needs. So this is it. Then you take practical steps to meet those needs. Take practical steps. And that's where I'm going to stop for today. And I'm going to challenge you there to think big. When it comes to this issue of meeting other people's needs, solving problems for people, you've got to be very passionate about it. Okay, so the same passion with which I pursued success for myself. Yes, because of the way things were when I was coming up, trying to find air to breathe, trying to lift my head up, trying to, right? the passion with which I chased success for myself, at some point I just turned. When I discovered what I was doing wrong, I turned, put my focus on others, and then chased with passion success for others. In my late 20s, I went on radio. I was scared. One, there was nobody close to me. It was just an inspired idea, right? There was no one close to me who was running a radio broadcast. But I just dared. The first thing I dared to do was to say it to the people around me. And some people just stepped forward. We actually can help you. And it happened to be the area of expertise. Two gentlemen, I'll never forget them. Can you give us 2 weeks? And then they went and said, we can do it this way. We recommend you go on this radio station. When it got to estimating how much it will cost, they said, how do you want to record? I said, on my desk here in the office, they played the broadcast for me from BBC, one from Voice of America. They said, do you like the quality? I said, yes. They said, they don't record this kind in the office. We're taking you to the studio. I had to pay for studio time, pay for production, pay for airtime and so on. I had no idea where to get the money. The money showed up. The money showed up. Power is created. Power is created. And the place where you create it is in your imagination. That's where we're doing right now. And I'm saying, so I discovered one, yes, I have a wisdom gift. I have a teaching gift. My mind is my powerhouse. Fine. If I could just share what I knew with other people. I read a lot of books. I study and all that. Yeah. Thank you. Tosin says, yeah, I remember you on radio in Ilori in 2001. I started following you in 2001 on Success Power. Thank you. 25 years now, right? I just went ahead. This is what the people that you think are extraordinary, this is how they go about it. And then they are surprised by the results. See, this issue of solving problems for your campus, solving problems for people on your campus, for people in your neighborhood, in your state, in your country, as you set your goals, don't set small ones. Don't set small ones. Set big ones. Set big ones. I look back now and I'm just grateful. What if I did not dare? I dared. It's better to dare and to fail than to not dare and to not fail and not succeed at the same time. How would you know? You can create something out of nothing. That's what I'm saying. You are gifted. There is something the Creator just dumped inside you, like a part of himself that he just dumped inside you. It's divinity shared with you. That's how it is with the music. No professor of music can put the music in you. They can only help you to cultivate it. That voice, right? That skill. It's just the way it is, right? Come on. This is the year to unleash your leadership potential. And you know what? As each of us develops our leadership potential like that, we expand, we increase the volume of power in the world, and we change the power dynamics. Yes. As we create a big share of power for ourselves. Yes. Write a book. Yes. Start a small group. Yes. Do something. Okay. And whereas I went on radio some 31 years ago, now everybody has this, almost everyone. This is your radio station now. This is your TV station now. This is your newspaper now. Come on. Find your voice and let's hear it. Let's make the world a better place. Okay? Find an opportunity to volunteer somewhere. So even if you can create the platform, find the one that has already been created and offer to volunteer. Amazing. Anyway, are you aware of the Shift conference? Who here is aware of the Shift conference? That is our flagship conference. It's holding on Saturday the 21st. Saturday the 21st of February 2026. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. One, we want everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are. Thank you. See, so this is what we want to do there, right? Create awareness. Create awareness. In fact, our advertising, we're going all out with the advertising. Why? We want to shift people's thinking about leadership. We want people to discover their power. We want people to create new power and change the power dynamics in our world, just so we can make the world a better place, right? When we bring our speakers, there are people who have discovered their gifts, discovered their power, and right? So we have the general session, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday, now this is Nigeria time, right? 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Venue is Eco Hotel and Conference Center, okay? Eco Hotel and Convention Center. Ooh, powerful, powerful, powerful conference. So we run the general session for about 3 hours. We take a 30-minute break. Then we go into the VIP session. Honestly, if you really want some big change, register for the VIP session. That comes with lunch in the afternoon. Of course, when you register for the VIP session, it automatically brings you into the general session. And if you register for VIP, 1 hour before the general session starts, we have a breakfast meet and greet where you're going to meet with a lot of people, other VIPs like yourself, C-suite leaders, and I'll also be stepping in. And we'll be bringing in some highly successful business people that will be talking to you right there. They will share their stories very quickly, very briefly there at the meet and greet. So that it's a powerful pre-conference meeting in the first place. Then we go into the general session of the conference. The VIP session, that's the best for you to go for. If you can, the only thing is the seats are very limited there. The tickets are very limited there. So the earlier you grab yours, the better. So if you're a CEO, it's good you come in for the VIP session and then bring your staff in into the general session. Don't attend the conference like that alone. You go back into your organization, you want to create change, and they don't even understand what you're talking about. It's the kind of a conference that you attend with your staff. Let me invite you, in fact, to a higher level. Let me invite you to a higher level. Be a sponsor, right? Be a sponsor. Be one of our sponsorship partners. Let's make this leadership thing happen together, right? Yes. Whenever I have taken on these big issues, I've always asked people to support. It's not what one person can do. Last year, we had quite a number of sponsors and they were amazing. I'll tell you part of what the sponsorship helps us to do. Apart from helping us to organize a world-class event, it also helps us to bring in young people. It brings in young people. We're bringing in 10 people each, a mix of students and teachers, mostly students from 50 schools, 50 high schools. That is 500 seats reserved for high schools. Why? Seats grow best in the hearts of children, in the hearts of young people. So actually, if you run a school or you're a leader in a school, you can actually apply for your school. Shift-conference.com, shift-conference.com. That's the website for the Shift Conference. So to get your own ticket, that's where you go. The VIP session ticket is there. You will see what we call the founders ticket. That will take you into the general session only, but with VIP session benefits. First, you'll be able to come into that 1 hour meet and greet before the conference starts. And then you get front row seat, like the VIP people, because they are sitting in front. So you'll also be able to sit in front. We call that founder's ticket, right? Good. However, I strongly recommend VIP. Okay, send me an email, okay? If you want to find out about sponsorship, if you join us to be a sponsor, you'll see very soon we'll release our advert materials digitally, billboards, everything, and the logo of your business will be there. At the venue, you know, then of course the sponsorship is in categories, it's in levels, so it depends on the categories. The people at the highest level are the ones that we have their logos on the billboards, giant billboards, right? All over Lagos. Oh, and there's good news, right? So if you want to find out about sponsorship, please send me an email, info@samadeyemiglc.com. info@samadeyemiglc.com. You'll be happy you made the investment. You'll be happy, and we will create visibility for whatever it is you're doing. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Stance Consulting. You did VVIP last year. Fantastic. We hope to see you again this year. Someone is asking, you want to order the book, Shifts? Okay, thank you. It's on Amazon, right? It's on Amazon, wherever you are in the world. Amazon, Barnes & Noble. If you're in North America, Walmart, Target, Porchlight, they're all selling it. In the UK, the best, Australia, Singapore, Canada, the best bookshops have it in stock. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Lagos, Family First Bookshop, at Family First Bookshop on Instagram, you can reach them there. It's located on the premises of Daystar Christian Center, the Family First Bookshop. Also, Roving Heights on Instagram. You can reach out to them. Roving Heights Bookshop, they're in Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, and they deliver all over Nigeria. So you can get a copy of the book from them. Fine. Shift-conference.com. Shift-conference. You can't miss it. Okay, the good news, right? Because some people have been asking, okay, I'm outside of Nigeria. Will I be able to attend online? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So what we need you to do is to get on a wait list, right? Because we want to see if it will be worth the while for us to create the experience, right? So you get on a wait list, and then we'll send you a link very soon, send you a link for you to be able to register. Honestly, I mean, it's for such a low rate that, and that's the general session, right? Yes, the general session, it's such a low rate that there is nobody that should miss this conference all over the world. All right, good. Let me say a special welcome to those that qualified to be a part of our mastermind. The founders ticket delegates, yes. So you'll have a special registration table when you arrive, and then a founders ticket, you'll be able to join us. You'll be able to join us at the VIP session, VIP meet and greet 1 hour before the conference starts. And then the founders, you'll be able to sit with the VIPs front row at the conference itself. Okay, good. Yes, I am a genius. Don't forget that. I am a genius. I am gifted. I am talented, and I'll find it. I'll find that talent, and my focus is not going to be on myself. It's going to be on other people. I'm going to help people to succeed. Okay, good. We got a few minutes to go. So there's this other thing, right? This other program that we're launching. In fact, we're launching before the Shift conference, and that's the Mastermind. the mastermind, we call it. Right now, my focus is on. So yes, if you want to attend the Shift conference online, just also go on the same website, shift-conference.com, shift-conference.com. I hope the link is there for you to go on the wait list. If it's not, it's going to be there very, 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 very soon. Okay, I want to see if it's there yet. If it's not, we're going to have it there very, very soon. We'll need you to check back, say by tomorrow. If you want to be a sponsor, there is also a link there, and you will see some of the organizations that already signed up to be sponsors. Okay, it doesn't appear like the waitlist link is there yet. We're going to have it there like in the next 24 hours. So please come back to the website and get on the wait list. All right, good. So right now, some of us are successful already, right? Some of us are successful already. The big question is, your heart is still yearning for something. Your heart is still yearning for something. And there's a point beyond which making more money will not make you happier. I promise you that. If you've experienced deprivation like I did, it's possible for you to think, if I could just make a lot of money, all my problems will be solved, or most of my problems. And you'll be surprised. You ask people who have a lot of money, and they'll tell you it's not exactly like that. It's not exactly like that. When you have hit that level, success, then there's another level that Abraham Maslow called self-actualization. At some point, you will see the emptiness of everything, right? And then you'll be asking yourself, what's it all about at the end of the day? What is life even about? Yes, you need to give your success meaning. You will want to give your success meaning. You will want to give your success purpose. There is that thing every human is looking for, but most cannot define. It's called fulfillment. And you will only find it when you hit that self-actualization level. That's why I'm running the mastermind. We want to shape nations. We want to build nations. We don't want the success to be a destination in itself. We want to turn it into a platform and then leverage it to make maximum impact. We want to discuss legacy. We want to discuss how to live such a life of impact that long after you have gone, your life will still be making impact, still adding value. Now that is the essence of life, okay? So we're beginning the onboarding of I want to say a big thank you to everyone that applied. We had over 1,500 people apply. We've admitted only few so far. It is highly exclusive, and we're beginning the onboarding today. And I just wanted to say a special thank you to everyone that applied. If you made it through, you applied, you made it through the application, and you were approved, our big launch is in about 2 weeks. Yeah, we're launching the program in about 2 weeks, and we need you to complete the process now. Yes, complete the process now. We'll start your onboarding immediately. And then, how do I join the mastermind? You want to find out if you can join. Highly exclusive. You'll fill an application form. If you make it through that, we'll do a short interview with you, a short discussion where you and us will find out whether there's alignment. And then if you make it through, then you can come in. Mastermind.samadeyemi.com. 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 You can give it a shot very fast, and let's see if you make it through the application. We'll quickly jump on a call with you this week and see if you can come in before we launch fully. Thank you. Okay. We've spent enough time today, right? Oh, wow. Do you have a question for me? Can you put it in the chat room? If you have a question for me, I'll answer one or two. Yes. So I just answered the question, right? How do I join the mastermind? That's it. Mastermind.samadeyemi.com. Now, these are high-level people. The networking potential alone is explosive. If you have anything to do, maybe you need to reach a highly placed person somewhere. The likelihood is somebody on the team knows the person or can reach the person. You have a powerful idea that needs funding. The likelihood is that somebody on the team, can help with that. You need to scale. The people in the group are people who have scaled. I'm talking about founder of a bank, CFO of a multinational bank, high-level entrepreneurs. So, yes, if you want to take a shot, it's so high level, like I said. If you want to take a shot, mastermind.samadeyemi.com. Fill the application and let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gift. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Good. Looks like we don't have any questions, so we can call it a day or a night. Will I be able to talk with you if I come for Shift? The place where we'll be able to see at close range will be the VIP session. How can I meet you physically? Well, it's by attending one of our events, right? Or setting up a coaching discussion. If you want to find out how that can work, send me an email, info@samadeyemigdlc.com. I am struggling with getting focused and coming up with a good business idea. Can Shift help me solve this? Very likely. Very likely. Two things. Like I said, okay, so one of our speakers, for example, is he runs a huge IT company. He's a Nigerian American, runs a huge IT company in Texas. And they have branches in many countries in the Middle East and Africa, right? He is former chair of the Dallas Regional Chamber of Commerce. So if you sign up for the VIP session, for example, you'll be able to ask him direct questions like that, right? So that's what we're talking about. Sure, yes, the Shift conference would help with that. How do I start to build structure for a system? Oh, break what you do down. Break what you do down. Production, IT, sales and marketing, break what you do down. Those are your departments. Then just draw an organizational chart. An organizational chart, you create that box, draw a line from it, and then you create boxes to represent, each of those departments, right? Sales and marketing, IT, finance, HR. Break the job down. You will literally see your organization there on paper. Then you can drop the line down and have boxes under those top boxes, those departments. That's the structure of your organization. Simple, right? You mentioned earlier, your mind is always processing and calculating. How do you manage that and not get overwhelmed? Because personally, it can be very intense. I know. Okay, so it's like a brother who asked about getting focused. If you want to make the best, right, of your life, of your time, you have to learn to courageously cut down on the things you're focusing on per time. You see that even though the Creator gave us 2 eyes each, He did not design for each of the eyes to look at 2 different things at the same time. It was to actually double the power of the visibility of what you are focused on. So don't do too many things at the same time. Apply the Pareto principle to your life. All the things you are doing don't produce the same result. That's what Pareto said, right? All the things you are doing don't give you equal results. Sit down and analyze. In fact, Pareto suggested that 80% of your results come from only 20% of your efforts. So identify the 20% of the things you're doing that give you the 80% result, kill everything else or delegate them. Yeah, but you have to be strong in saying no. You got to be strong in saying no. So that's me, right? So most of the things I was doing last year here, most of those things I'm cutting down on. This leadership live after January would likely be once a month, right? I was trying to do every Monday last year. It's down, right? We were running a program the last few years, the Business and Leadership Accelerator Roundtable. It's suspended, right? For this year, the Shift Conference, we've been running it actually in different cities. This year, it's only one. It's the Lagos one. Why? I'm starting a new program, the Mastermind. And the people I want to attend to are people that literally shape the world. And I want to attend to governors. I want to attend to presidents, right? So shutting down some of the things I'm doing. So that's it. So that's how I keep my mind sane, right? Focus on only a few things per time and give them your best shot. Interesting question. Managing success and poverty, which is more difficult? There's no point managing poverty. Absolutely no point. You should set goals to get out of that level, right? It is what it is. So that one doesn't need managing like that. It is where you don't want to be. So you set goals, right? And you go after the goals. They just got to be reasonable goals, right? And don't allow that to define your value. I know what you mean. It can be really challenging because that wants to dampen your self-esteem, make you feel inferior to other people. Most of the fights you will engage in at that level are internal fights, right? And then success, also very difficult to manage. People don't know that success comes with its own problems. They don't know. That's why I'm running the Mastermind. That's why I'm spending time with highly successful people. That there is an adage in my language in Nigeria. It says the bigger someone's head is, the bigger the person's headache. The bigger someone's head is, the bigger the headache. So one of the things we'll be dealing with in the mastermind, as you rise to the top first, the number of people you can talk to that will understand what you are saying reduces tremendously. So most of the successful people you are looking with, they struggle with isolation. 2, your success will change the structure of your relationships. Your success will make some people feel like failures. And the human condition, envy will just come out from some people. You'll be shocked. People that you were friends, even family members sometimes, it's phenomenal. You have no idea what some successful people are dealing with. So I'll just say, what's the point in comparing the two? So when poverty is the scenario, deal with it. And then when the success comes, you'll also have to deal with the challenges that come with it, right? Victor says, I will meet you someday. I agree with you, right? How do I register? Is that for the Shift conference? Shift-conference.com. Shift-conference.com. Grab your seat fast because we definitely are going to be oversubscribed for the conference. If it's for the mastermind, then it is mastermind.samadeyemi.com. Mastermind.samadeyemi.com. Let me quickly answer 1 or 2 more and we can go. How do I erase the negative influence of the society towards my leadership life? Fantastic question. Part of how is you're attending this live. And because it will be stored on my YouTube page and on LinkedIn and on X, listen to it like at least 5 times. You may think you heard me now, but please listen to it at least 5 times, right? Absorb what's there. Then read, rub minds with highly successful people. And then as you are reading, make decisions on the habits you're going to change, because you have to change your habit. Your life is not changing till you change your habits. So you're going to have to change the habits, your speech habits, the things you say. Like I told you, I used to say, those rich people, I broke it and changed it to us. You'll have to change some of your habits, some of the things you do, right? As you believe you are now part of the powerful people, then you begin to act like them. Right? I am not a C-suite person at the moment. Can I join the mastermind? Maybe not, because it's the investment is high. That's it. The investment is high. And the things you get, you need to have where to apply them. Is the Shift conference coming to North America or the US? Not this year. Only one Shift conference this year. And that's the one on February 21. I want to be mentored. Very easy. Starting point, just follow me on social media. I'm there on X, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn. I put out a lot of stuff, right, for free. So, right. All right, good. So good news. For those who want to join the Shift conference online, please go on my link tree, right? Please go on my link tree, linktr.ee. There you go, /Sam Adeyemi. Okay, just copy that or type it on your browser, or just go on my, is it Instagram? Or, and the link in my bio, click on it, it will take you to my link tree, right? You'll be able to get on the wait list there right away, okay? Yes. I believe everyone from all over the world needs to be a part of the Shift conference. Don't miss it. At least have a look at it, right? So get on the wait list, linktree.samadeyemi, okay? Or scan the QR code. Good. Scan the QR code. There's a QR code on the screen. Please provide your email address again for sponsorship. info@samadeyemiglc.com. It's on the screen. Info Helen is asking a good question. How did you start speaking with speaking sessions? Free of charge? Yes, ma'am. Free. I did a lot of free. And the free had to do with speaking at my friends' birthdays, speaking at events for students and so on. It's just the way the world works, isn't it? Google allows you to surf for free, and then they can monetize after, right? So in this information business, you do free, and then it now creates the paid opportunities. I'm doing this free, right? So yes, and do as many as you can, because each one that you do is a rehearsal for the next one. Very important. And it's, look, I have this mantra. I read it from a book many years, over 30 years ago. An opportunity grasped and used well produces at least one other opportunity. An opportunity grasped and used well produces at least one other opportunity. So it doesn't matter to me whether I'm speaking to, I'm not a C-suite person. Do I need to be at VIP? Yes, you need to. You need to. If you can, make it into that room. People's lives will change there. I promise you that, because of the people you'll be with in the same room. So whether I'm speaking to 20 people or to 20,000, I give it my best shot, because you just don't know. And these days where the video can be online or clips from it online, I don't take no chances. So yes, start with free and give it your best shot, okay? Good. I'll take two more and we'll go. I know it's night already for some of us, right? Thank you, Elizabeth. You joined us from Uganda. Thank you. I'm at a point where I have ideas and a strong desire to make impact, but I'm limited by resources and my environment feels very survival focused. I don't want to live just to survive. From your experience, what would you advise someone like me to start? Free. Serving for free. That's where to start, right? Serving for free. You'll be amazed. Again, I said there, right? There. Money is only an idea. And just have it at the back of your mind. The money you are looking for isn't now. It's around. It's not far from you, right? It's not far from you. When you do volunteering, you do NGO work, right? You do things that then you can call on people who have the money to support you. That's how I went on radio. I did not go because I had money. My salary at that time was 8,200 naira, right? In the Nigerian currency. The fund I needed for the first quarter, right? 13 weeks. Airtime plus production was 120,000 naira. 120,000. Okay. But I went ahead as if I had the money, because I had decided to have it here in my mind. I just went ahead, and to my surprise, one person asked, that thing you said you're doing on radio, how far have you gone with it? I said, and the person said, I'm making a pledge right now, and wrote 75,000 naira on a sheet of paper. A businesswoman. And then a lady walked into my office and said, my husband and I decided to support you with what you want to do. And it was a check for 150,000 naira, which was even much more than what we were looking for the first, first season. So don't allow scarcity in your mind. The money is around. You make the move first, okay? And then let people know this is what I'm doing, okay? The money is around. The money is around. The money is around. Don't think, how will I raise the money? Think, who can be helpful to me? Who can be helpful to me? Who can be helpful to me in raising this money, right? I hope that helps. How did you train men that are national builders? Well, I became a national builder myself, so they watched me. That's the best way to train people. Do it. Do what you want them to do, right? And then I've built schools. I run a lot of schools. You'll be amazed if I list all of them. I run a lot of schools. I do training, teaching. I mentor, I delegate to people. And this is important. I got over my insecurities. I empower people. That's important. And that may be one of the challenges, right? Oh, thank you. I did the founders category last year. This year, I am doing the VIP session category. You see, he experienced a shift. I would also like to be one of the sponsors. Can you see that? Yes, the shift is happening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just shoot us an email and we'll take it off from there. Thank you. info@samadeyemiglc.com. Thank you. And that's just so encouraging, so inspiring. Let's change the world together, right? Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Well, it's been an exciting time being with you. This has been a very brilliant class. I can see you have so many questions, but sorry, we can't answer all of them. Whatever it is you're going to do, 21st of February, right? February 21st, 2026, the only place to be is at the Shift Conference, okay? The only place to be, either on-site or online, shift-conference.com. Hope to see you there. Have an amazing new and a prosperous new year, everyone. Thank you and bye for now.
Hey, founder, CEO, if your organization does an annual turnover of $1 million or more, or ₦1 billion or more, you know the truth already. You have outgrown the hustle. You've proven that your idea works. You've built something that is real. But now the game has changed. Growth for you right now is about evolution. The evolution of you, the visionary you, the strategist you, the you that your organization or your nation needs. That is why I created the Sam Adeyemi Mastermind, a 10-month experience for visionary founders and CEOs like yourself that are committed to growing with clarity, with confidence, and with purpose. Inside this mastermind, you will connect with a small group of visionary founders and CEOs like yourself that are committed to leading with growth, with truth, and for legacy. The next evolution of your business and of your leadership starts now. Apply and let's build it together.